Hi, I'm Mr. Warren. I'm the ASB advisor. This is my third year as the ASB advisor, and I've been in Jordan since 2016. So, I want to talk a little bit about myself. I'm originally from the state of Tennessee. Sometimes I talk with a southern accent. I'll say y'all a lot, and my wife makes fun of me because I say lawyer instead of lawyer. It just doesn't sound right. So I'm really excited about ASB this year. I know there's going to be a lot of obstacles, but I'm trying to tell the students about all the opportunities that we have in front of us. So a little bit about ASB, and then I want to kind of take you on a little tour of Google Classroom. So first, ASB, as you know, is your students' elective class, and it's for students who are interested in learning to plan, organize, and carry out student activities. Now that's going to be very challenging this year, but again, opportunities. What opportunities do we have? So while they're planning, at the same time, they're going to acquire and develop valuable personal, interpersonal skills and learn time management, cooperation, and responsibility. One of the main things that the students will have to do for the class will be to come up with and attend a club. That's going to be one of the ways that we are going to provide that meaningful wasted time for the students. Since we don't have clubs on campus anymore, we're going to try to provide them with virtual clubs. So that will be one of the main things that students will have to do is to put together a club and organize it. Also, coming up, we have elections. Elections are going to be very exciting. Maybe you've already heard about them a little bit with your student, but I'll go over that a little bit more as we go into Google Classroom. So here's our ASB Google Classroom page. You'll always see the link to our live classroom at the top. On the stream, I will be giving helpful information. For instance, very important info. Most of you have done this, but make sure your student or you, or both, joins the Band app. The Band app is how I reach out to students, how they reach out to me and parents. We also have a calendar on the Band app that shows us all the events that we have going on. PTSA meetings coming up. That is something at some point every student will have to do. Attend a PTA meeting and let the PTSA know what's going on with the students and what's going on with ASB. Okay, going into classwork, I have important things for the students, like they have to take their own attendance each day. There's a form in there that shows them how to do it. My rules and expectations and guidelines at ASB, you need to make sure that each class you have a D or higher average if you want to stay in ASB. ASB is really, we're talking about the model students of the school. They need to make sure that they're doing their best and following all the expectations, not only in my class, but in their classes. They really are the standard bearers for the school. And if ASB starts to be getting in the way of the other classes, I want to be like that coach that pulls the student aside and focuses on those other 5 classes, because they're not going to be successful in ASB if they are getting behind in their other classes. So at any time, if ASB or the events or planning gets to be a little bit too much, let me know. Let's slow down a little bit. But to be honest, to start this year, we're going really slow. But we do have some really fun activities planned for this year. I'm talking with the ASB advisors at Muir and Luther. We're planning food drive. We're going to do Spirit Day competitions. We got a lot of really exciting stuff coming up. I have my office hours here for the students. They can meet me between 2 and 3 on Fridays. And then let's just talk about grading and assignments. You can find each week assignments in each folder that I give students. You can see that I've numbered each of them based by week. Week 1 will be 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. These, when they go into Aries, you can easily find the number 1.1 in Aries and match it with the Google Classroom assignment. Makes it a little bit easier. Now let's talk about the election. So the students were first to read these directions, follow this assignment. I gave a couple of campaign video examples from high schoolers that are kind of top notch. I'm not expecting the students to do these crazy edits. I know a lot of them don't know how to do that, but I'm giving them an example that I made where they can just do it in one take, one shot, and it's great. But I want to make sure that they are following all the guidelines I put in this campaign video Google Docs. So sometime ask, if you haven't already, or if your student hasn't asked you, ask them what position they're running for and why they're doing it, and what their campaign video is going to look like. How are they going to, what's their motto? What's their campaign slogan? So it's really exciting stuff because we're talking about positions that are going to be affecting the students at Jordan. And it's really exciting trying to find some new innovative ways to really help and be there for the student body this year. So that's a little bit about ASB. Feel free to email me with any questions, willwarren@burbankusd.org. And one of the fastest ways is to leave a comment on any assignments on Google Classroom. If you message me a private comment on an assignment, I get an alert immediately, and I usually get back within 5 minutes. Okay? Really excited about all the opportunities this year. Let me know if you have any questions. Take care.